started off playing rugby league as a young kid. I was lucky enough to go through the junior rep of South, a little bit with the Bulldogs, and then, funnily enough, got told I was too small to play rugby league. It's like a dagger in the chest, really, being told you're too small to play the sport you love. The first ever sevens tournament I went to, I didn't think too much of it. The first game, and I was like, oh my God, I love this sport. I don't come from much, and then being told that you're going to go to another country to play sevens for Australia, for me it was pretty mind-blowing at the time. And being able to live out a dream as a young kid and play football professionally. There's no better way to start the day. Beautiful sunrise down at Bronny, and then hitting the field and then into the gym. Bit of contact today. We've got 3 blocks of contact, 3 blocks of scrag, and there's some skill stuff also mixed in there with some speed. So big day today, and it should be good.
We never stop it. No, we never stop it. No.
I do enjoy the training aspect. I like to do things that are gonna constantly challenge me every day. Constantly out there trying to push, trying to beat blokes in races, trying to beat blokes in fitness tests, and that's just. That mental side of it is that mental edge is I want to be the best, and how do you be the best and how do you stay there? Training's very different when we're out of season compared to when we're in season. And when we're in season, it's a lot more fitness sort of testing. It's just more finding the balance of, okay, we can go hard this week and then we'll pull back, and then leading into tournament week we'll taper off a little bit, so then when it comes to game day, you're fire and you're ready to go. You've got to get that, combination, cohesion with everyone, so when boys are coming on and off the field, whether it's due to injury or it's substitution or anything, everyone just sort of fits into their role seamlessly. The role sort of being that elder bloke now, and got a young squad and a lot of young boys in our team, being able just to help them develop their game, find what works for them, help them in any sort of way. We're not getting any younger, so if you can pass on any sort of wisdom to the next generation coming through, I think that's going to be key for their development as well coming through. Yeah, tough session. Some good stuff there, some good quality tackling and some bone-on-bone stuff, and some good combinations throughout our 7-on-7 stuff, so a really good session. It's a very special team. I think throughout the years I've been lucky enough to see the team come, go, change, and we've got a lot of young fellas in this team, and they bring a lot of energy. But again, it's this team, I feel like we're just so close that we've got a really good connection between us boys on and off the field. I think that's a key to a good team, is having that good connection off field as well. Rugby HQ here at Moore Park. Just about to head in and do a massive upper session.
Falling from the sky, can you believe it? Hey, living for the day and not the weekend. Feeling so good, I'm on my way now. They so new school, but on the way down.
Yeah, I love getting into the gym. I love ripping in. That's just as much as important as it is field. You've got to be strong and powerful throughout your body, because you're getting into that contact area, and you've got to be, whether it's locking the ball down or breaking through tackles, you're going to be able to drive through that kind of stuff. And I like to push in the gym, and I like to get around the young boys and make sure they're pushing too, whether it's strapping some weight on or doing an extra couple of reps or doing some extras. So, yeah. SSC runs through all our programs before our gym sessions. We've got them up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And he sorts all that out and then goes through at the start of the session, and so we all know what we're doing, and everyone's got their own individual program with their weights and what they need to be hitting.
And it's going down like that, and it's going down like that, and it's going down like that, and it's going down like that.
We're getting after it today, some heavy threes, which is always fun to jump around the boys and show who was screaming about, and the boys lifting heavy, so it was all fun. Yeah.
It's going down like that.
Paris had its own challenges. The challenge, I think the thing that got me the most was I lost a key member of mine when I was in the village after 2 days being in there. Very close to my pop. We lived in Nan's house for a bit when we first moved back to Sydney, and I was, in his back pocket everywhere he went. Someone I looked up to and someone I loved dearly. I don't know why I knew, but I knew something was wrong with Pop. And then when I rang my mum and heard her voice straight away, I just knew, and I just broke down. But I had a really good support group around me, and they said, you know, you're where you should be and you're where your pop would want you to be. But the most confronting thing was watching the funeral. Not being able to be there and have my own goodbye was something that really, really got to me and made me quite sad. As soon as I got home, I wanted to have that moment of, you know, me saying goodbye to him, and I've got him on my boots, and that's where I like to have him close with me when I'm out in the field doing my thing, and I know he's up there watching down on me. Trying to inspire the next generation coming through, and it was very different for me as a young kid growing up being Indigenous. You sort of hide in the background, didn't really say too much, whereas now it's a bit more outspoken. You want to be more proud of who you are and your culture.
If I got it, then you got it, yeah, you know we locked in.
I love playing football, and it's something that I don't think I'll ever stop doing. Whether it's professionally or running around in the park, it's something that I love, and it's definitely a part of my life. So definitely want to keep challenging myself, and I'd like to get to the next Olympics. That'd be quite cool to go to 3.
Like I was parking, we went through a lot to get to this spot. Tied to my people, it was easy for you to just pull away. You
I'd
wasn't
like to look back and feel obviously proud of what I've achieved and where I've come from. Hopefully I've done all the right things to help the next people come through as well. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a question for us, but I'll hang them up.
You got it, yeah, you know we locked in.